What's going on, guys? So over the past couple of weeks, I've been getting more and more emails from people with ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I've suffered from ulcerative colitis for over 11 years now. It's been a long time. And I've had ups and I've had downs, like really, really bad downs. The disease has at different points in time made my life a living hell. It nearly ruined my personal training career when I was an in-gym trainer because I literally couldn't get through a whole session with somebody without having to run to the bathroom in screaming pain. And I'm talking like anywhere from 30 to 50 times a day at its worst. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are suffering the immense pain that this disease and autoimmune diseases in general can bring to a person's life. And, you know, over the years, one of the things I've talked about here on this channel was how good nutrition and good dietary practices and following a ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting has helped me out quite a bit to heal my gut, to bring me to a point where I can be functional, and it's got me out of a whole bunch of flare-ups. It's been huge for me. But, you know, I think that beyond this, I really want to emphasize something else here. And that is the fact that it's not just diet that's going to bring you out of it. It's also lifestyle factors, right? And what do I mean by this? Well, over my life, I've been a really intense person when it comes to work, right? So I'm one of these guys who I will work constantly. If I didn't have a girlfriend right now, I would be here all night long on a Sunday night, trying to push forward on my goals, trying to get better, trying to improve my business, trying to create new content, trying to find new ideas. And that's just the way I am. But what I've learned, especially in recent years, is that in many ways when I'm pushing and I'm redlining and I'm constantly doing that to the point where, you know, I literally have to, you know, force myself to stop, it's not helping me to be better. It's not helping me to be a better business person. It's not helping me to be a better trainer. It's not helping me to bring, you know, better information to all of you, because if I'm eating into my sleep and I'm killing myself with stress, I'm not going to be able to be my best. I'm not going to be able to be on top of my game. I'm not going to be able to be creative and come up with new ideas. And I'm not even going to be able to be empathetic enough to really help people. And that's really essentially what my job is to help people out, to push people through, whether they be my clients or whether it be any of you who's sitting down and taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. So my message to everybody out there who's potentially suffering from this disease, what I want to say is that you need to really think about how you're living your life in general. And so, you know, it goes down to like really small questions. How much sleep are you getting, right? That's a real basic question. But a lot of people out there, you know, they think they're fine off of 6.5 hours of sleep. But if you're not giving your body time to repair, if you are not giving your body time to repair that interior lining of your intestinal tract, which is going to occur while you're asleep, then you're going to continue to do damage, regardless of what kind of nutrition you're putting into your body. Are you taking the time to sit down and really eat your meals slowly, right? And that's another big thing, because, and I've said this over and over again, you know, the most important aspect of your nutrition isn't necessarily what you're putting in your mouth, it's how you're using it. So if you're rushing through your meals, if you're you know, eating while walking, or, you know, eating while working, even while you're stressing out, and you're not chewing your food properly, then you literally could be killing yourself regardless of what you're putting into your body, regardless of what type of food, whether it's like a ketogenic diet, whether it's a vegan diet, whatever it is. If you're not chewing your food properly and preparing that food properly, then you're not going to be helping yourself, right? The digestion, chewing your food is so important, but also, yeah, like I said, all the digestive practices that I talk about here on this channel, like prebiotics, probiotics, all that stuff, that's important. But sitting down and chewing your food and taking the time to eat and digest, that's going to be so important. You know, giving yourself some time to step away from your work or step away from whatever stress is causing you. And for a lot of us who have autoimmune disease, we live with our stress, especially when we have a flare-up. You can't run away from it. And so what you need to do is you really need to take time to relax, to meditate. And I'm not just saying sit in front of a TV screen or sitting on your couch, but literally taking like 20 minutes out of your day to just kind of mindfulness meditation, you know, practicing listening to your breathing, practicing sitting there and trying to empty your mind. And there's a lot of apps out there you can get that'll help you to do this, like the Headspace app and those types of things. But it's really, really important. It's something I implemented. I was a big naysayer when it came to meditation, but it helps you to really step out of your mind, step out of your thoughts, and get you to understand all those stressors you're putting into yourself. That's not you, that's something else, right? It's taking you away from who you really are. And then, you know, the last big thing to deal with stress is gratitude. And that's something I do every day. I write down things that I'm grateful for, whether they be small things in my life, whether they be big things like my girlfriend and the love she gives to me, and or whether it be, you know, a lot of times I make the effort to be grateful for mistakes that I make, and you know, the bad things that happen in life. Because a lot of times, even the bad things, they become lessons that can be a stepping stone for everything. And I've said this before, I'm grateful for the fact that I have ulcerative colitis, because one of the big things it's done for me is it's given empathy for people that I did not have before. It's also given me a passion to find out, learn about, and research as much as I can about nutrition, health, and wellness for the masses, and that allows me to do my job. And you know, having that passion allows me to enjoy my job. So these are just some things, and I know this is kind of all over the place because this is just stream of thought. I didn't type this out or anything like that. But, you know, beyond all of the nutrition practices, beyond, you know, trying the next supplement or the next nutraceutical, beyond all the other stuff, the real battle when it comes to autoimmunity, and particularly ulcerative colitis and Crohn's, is really these small lifestyle choices that we make, because they do add up. They do they comprise a huge part of our lives. So that's what I got for today, guys. And last thing, above all, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. You can get through this, and you need to take charge and responsibility of yourself, and not think it's like a curse or anything like that. You know, because we do control how we view these things, and you can view this as a curse for the rest of your life, or you can view it as an opportunity to take charge and change some things in your life that could make it 100 times better. So thanks for listening, guys. Sorry for rambling, and I will be back at you this week with a bunch of more awesome videos. And if you want to know more about the dietary aspect of these things, definitely check out the free course I put out at www.startketoright.com, and I am doing 15-minute free consultation calls for anybody who signs up. So I'll talk to y'all soon.